And hi, folks. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. Yep, I have a lot of people. We disagree and stuff, but a lot of people were asking me what were the five heavy metals in after a fallout or a nuclear attack, or if you're living near a nuclear waste site. Now, I have to tell a lot of people most nuclear warheads today is a mixture. The warhead is a mixture of uranium dioxide, put that up, uranium dioxide and plutonium dioxide, known as MOV. Okay, that's in the warhead. Every country in the world uses some form of it. So, like us, we do it very professionally, and the warhead is good. Russia, China, North Korea, we don't know Pakistan what the hell they put into their MOV. Okay, it could be more plutonium, it could be more uranium, it could be a mix of both, it could be a mix of other things, but it's still same effect. All right. Problem is, a lot of people don't understand it. Now, five heavy metals. We have a lot of people say, but these are elements. Go take chemistry, all right? Even after a nuclear explosion, you'll still have these elements. You have radium 226. You have strontium 90, cesium 137. That's usually you find in certain detectors. Okay? Thorium. Now thorium, it's 232, but there's other thoriums. Okay? I'm talking about isotopes, elements, and stuff. And then you have uranium 238, not 239, 238 after the explosion. It's a byproduct. Okay? All these occur naturally. Also, they are byproducts of a nuclear explosion. Okay? Got that, everybody? Okay, if anybody tells you it's different than that, they're basing their data 40, 50, 60 years ago. Okay? Radioactive elements. I wrote down a new note. I put it down. Let's see, elements. Nucleosides. Okay? That's the radioactive chemicals. Nucleoside. It's a long word. It's a nucleoside. Radionucleosides in the water. Okay? Now, you have to understand when certain books were written. A lot of them were printed in the 80s, the late 70s and stuff. They based their data on the early 60s and late 50s. Okay? That's why I meant old data. And a lot of people are saying, it's written in this book, it's on page 61. I'm going to show you in a few minutes why. Okay? Dissolved elements of potassium 40, tritium, carbon 14, rubellin. Okay, I threw in a bonus one. There's 6 others. Cobalt 35. That's from the U.S. Army. All right? Do your research. Find the links. Find out. That's your clue right there. And if anybody wants to know where I got all this heavy metal stuff and the National Library of Medicine, that's their link. I'm not going to put it down because everybody's been asking me, where's the link? What's this? It's an intellectual quantum. No, because you're lazy and you don't want to do the work. All right? Do the work, do your research, and you decide. Okay, published in 1979. Because a lot of people were upset about the filter thing, and they were screaming at Kernsey and Teller about it. But Teller's a big super patriot, says, oh, but it's, you could drink radioactive water. And a lot of people were looking at him who were chemists like, you're nuts. not Kernsey, Edward. Okay? So there's your data point. This answers all your questions. Tritium is normally a gas, but when it turns into an oxide, tritium-40, it's in a water form. Wata. Okay? I get into arguments with people who goes, just like the Bible. Allah, Allah. Okay? You're no worse than Democrats. This is on page 61. Removing fallout particles and dissolved materials from water. Okay? States right there. Now, what threw me is like, okay, this sounds funny. All right? Filtering. I'm not against filtering. And if you read the text right here and go see the diagram right here, okay, that will remove particles, not radioactivity, not dissolved chemicals. And they say clay soil and pebbles and a porous cloth will remove radioactivities and chemicals. Take a good look at that. Now, in Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico, go right across, there's a lot of areas where they have radioactive water. Built this filter, pour your sample in it, okay? Take the sample that's been through the filter, take it to a water lab, pay $425 and have it tested. Prove it. Okay, if this was successful, Indian Bureau of Affairs would have told the Indians to do this in Arizona, to don't drink the radioactive water. They have to ship in their water. Okay, further thing, settling. Settling will remove is the easiest method, which is true. Settling and filtering, which is also true. It's also printed on the other 2 pages from it, 62 and 63. True. But if you have a person who never, I drank a lot of green and brown water, and I keep telling people, a lot of people are nervous, never did this in their life, and trying to figure out how to settle and then filtered water with regular dirty water. Okay, think about it. So you read that, all right? True and factual, removing particles and stuff. However, does not remove most chemicals, and it does not remove bacteria and viruses. Now, if you look at their clothing and the pictures from this, all right, it's either early 60s or late 50s, more likely early 60s. All right, and again, looking at the person and the construction, okay, old data. Okay, if you think published in 1980 or late 70s, I have the other copy but it's buried away. This is my 80s copy. Think about it very carefully. They're basing their data on old material from late 50s to the 60s, early 60s. Okay, and everybody's humping that book nonstop. Okay, now you did all that stuff. Simple test. You take your radioactive water that's been filtered and you take it to a water lab and get it tested. And then you find out the salt. Whoa, Uncle Alan was right. That's 1,100 rotogens. Okay, simple test. Prove Uncle Alan wrong. Built a filter. Go find a radioactive water site. Nevada has great ones. Arizona has great ones. New Mexico has great ones. Also, I know a couple places in Idaho that you shouldn't drink the water. Know your water sources. Okay? This is easy. Ring the bell, like Nishi says. Ring the bell and test your theories. Okay? Don't go overboard and say, Allah, Allah, Allah. All right? Prove it. That's all I have to say. And I gave you this known elements also from a nuclear blast too. Known natural elements and from man-made from a nuclear blast. Okay? And that will give you all the clues. Now, a lot of people will argue about this. I don't really care. It's a free country. You could drink pool water. You could drink radioactive water that's been filtered. It's all up to you. I'm not going to stop you. But if you're coming around, I don't feel good. Can't help you. All right, folks. Like I said, it's a free country. You can do whatever you want. Okay? And remember, that book by Kelsey, forward by Teller, Edward Teller, and Kelsey are two patriotic nuts. All right? And a lot of their data is from the late 50s and early 60s. Okay? Limited hydrogen, a lot of A-bombs. And people think, yeah, we could do it. Okay? It's a free country, your choice. Do your studies, do your research, and links. I'm tired of doing links. I'm tired of doing the footwork. This is only one National Library of Medicine. This is only one link. There is 6 other links. Excuse me, trying not to throw up. 6 other links that tell you all about this. And they have more chemicals. All right? You think a dirty sock and dirt, clay, because a lot of you don't know what's clay, pebbles, more dirty clothing material, and a tin can will produce clean, viable water. Okay, something right there does not make sense, does it? And I'll catch you later, folks. I hope this helps you out. A lot of people were asking questions. Fine. All right? And I do not delete comments. All right? I try to answer them. And YouTube will delete it if you get at it too often. And I tell people, comment sections for YouTube should be precise and clear. Do not go into a rant because the AI will pick it up and you will get deleted. People never ever listen to old Uncle Al. And I'll catch you later. You have a nice day. And hopefully I'm doing another video on rants and stuff. And today is Wednesday, because I knew what was going to happen. It's like people will react to this. People will go like this. Allah, Allah, Allah. Wear a turban, grow a beard. No insults to my Arabic friends and my Muslim fans. But come on, folks. Use common logic. Bye now. And I'll catch you later. See you later. We're talking about YouTube tactics next time. And that'll be on Thursday, I think.